It's coffee time, and we're gonna probably have audio issues again on this video, but I'd like to address all of the issues with you because perhaps one of you is an audio/video savant and you will be able to tell me how to fix some things. Because yes, I could just use the really nice camera and record my audio in Audacity and it would probably go totally fine. But let me detail to you all of the issues. So right now, I am recording with the webcam, and through the webcam software, I am recording from my really nice microphone that I know has really clear, awesome audio. But there is a high likelihood that there is going to be a slight echo on the audio of this video that drives me insane and has always been an issue with me trying to record nice audio with this software. So, the reason that I only tried once to record myself with the software and then do the nice audio through Audacity is because the second that I pull the footage from the webcam into my rendering, recording, editing software, I went through a lot of things just then, Sony Vegas, when I pull this into Sony Vegas, suddenly, I haven't even rendered it yet. I haven't done anything to it. I just pull it in there, and suddenly the motion makes you just want to throw up. So then I thought, alright, apparently I can't re-render this footage. I can't do that. So now, I thought, okay, well maybe I can figure out how to just go back to what I used to do, which is recording with the webcam and taking audio from the webcam. It's not as nice of quality, but it used to work. No. Now the webcam has thrown an absolute fit and decided that anytime I record audio with it, no matter how low it is, the highs of my speaking peaks. It does not matter how low I make this audio, it still sounds like I am shouting. So, these are all the problems. These are all the problems that I want so badly to know why. Why are they happening? And I know that technology is the sort of thing where you can't always just say, well, here is the reason that makes sense for why this is not working. I know that sometimes you just can't figure it out. You just have to decide, alright, let's go to what we know will work. And I'm sure that eventually that is what will happen. But, I don't know, for some reason, with Coffee Time, I really like the look of the webcam. I like the way that it frames. I like everything about it. It feels more casual and it feels more like Coffee Time, whereas the nicer camera at this point feels like the news show. It feels like the more structured shows. I like the difference. If I have to use the nice camera and record my audio separately and pull them together, that's fine. That's fine. I'll deal. But I do really like being able to use the webcam. So, if I have to give it up, I will. But part of my brain wants so badly to know why I can't get any of this to work. Why there's always something standing in the way of that perfect webcam video. So then if you like know, like how to do that, you should totally like tell me. Like really appreciate that. That would be like the best. So today I filmed my DIY with Crender, and it was very fun. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but a huge apology to Miss Erin, my editor, because she is just going to cry because we forgot to clap at the beginning. So the way that you sync audio and video when you're recording things is you clap, because then that's like a quick, sharp moment in the audio that you can line up. And instead, we just jumped right into it, and that was a problem. So I feel really bad for her, or for whoever winds up doing the audio. Some of you have been confused before when I've said, oh yeah, and then my editor, because I've also said many times before, oh, I don't have an editor. I do, you know, writing, filming, editing, everything myself, which is true for everything except for DIY. DIY is the only thing that I said, I really want this to be nice. I want this to be a show that has multiple cameras. I want it to be very clear what I'm doing. So, I have a shooter. I have Schmidt, my amazing shooter, who is also the shooter for Nerdy Nummies. I have Aaron, who is my editor, who is also the editor for Nerdy Nummies. So, they're just fantastic, and they've been doing Nerdy Nummies for a while now. And so, when I needed to make DIY, they were already, like, comfortable with the house and everything, and so I said, hey guys, I'm like, okay. So it all worked out really, really well, and I love them, obviously. Well, you guys know how much I love Aaron. So imagine that love for a shooter as well, and then you will know the sort of love that happens. It's good times. It's real good times, and I cannot tell you how much I love this bedroom. I know that that's totally off topic, but I was just thinking about the fact that, oh, this shot is so different. Like, there are things that are very similar. The posters are all in the same place. The bed is situated the same way it was before. All those things. But I just, I love the feel of this room. I love the look of it. Just makes me so happy. I'm a happy, happy person. Let's see. I already told you that tomorrow I play against Angry Joe. So I was playing against Necker teams last night, and I always forget that werewolves have, like, a decent amount of distance that they can go. So I feel like in the future it's more important to, I don't know, because, like, the big guys, I can't remember what they're called. The big, like, Frankenstein-looking guys, I need to just not get anywhere near those. I need to not even touch them. Get nowhere near them. The werewolves, I feel like as long as I have 2 people on a werewolf, I'm fine. The zombies are just glass. They're... and then the whites. The whites are, like, too dangerous to get close to, but also I can deal with them if I need to. So, I don't know. I just keep forgetting, like, what units are what and how to deal with them with my team. I'm trying to apply everything that I learned from Knur, and it's... Sometimes it goes fine, and sometimes it goes not so fine. The puppies have figured out how to get out of that kennel. Like, it's an issue. I came home today, and we had, like, I was like, okay, can we leave them in the kennel? Because I was technically watching them. I was like, can we leave them in the kennel for just, like, half an hour while I take Krender back to Jesse's? And Sarah was at work, and Sarah was like, yeah, I think that's fine. And I was like, okay, so put them in the kennel. And left, came back, and they were out, and they had pooped, and they had done all their business, and were just kind of traipsing around the house, and I was like, no! For some reason, they really enjoy peeing on plastic bags. What is that? It's the weirdest thing. And it made me wonder if they had been trained in a way, or if, like, they got really used to peeing on plastic for some reason. I don't know. I have no idea, but, yeah. So, that was a problem. Fortunately, they also have a crate, so I was like, alright, in the future, I gotta put them in the crate. Because they are sneaky. They are sneaky little buggers. Gotta just... Unfortunately, Duke really hates large men. Really can't stand them. He, like, backpedals big time and barks his head off at them. So, that's a problem. That's a problem. Bugsy's fine. Bugsy's just, like, so happy to meet everybody, and so happy to be pet, and so happy to be alive, and Duke, I think, got traumatized somehow. Which is really sad. I think that it's so sad that, for the most part, cats, like, getting a shelter cat is really easy, I think. I haven't met anybody who's gotten a shelter cat and not been just over the moon happy with their cat. But dogs, I feel like, are so much easier to imprint on in a negative way. And that makes me so sad, because, like, these puppies are so cute. But, like, it's really sad that if somebody was, like, a larger man and really wanted to adopt Duke, that they'd have to say, sorry, we can't give him to you because he has some sort of associated trauma with that. I feel like that issue comes up more often with dogs than cats. Is that untrue? I feel like dogs can, shelter dogs need a lot more work than shelter cats. I don't know. Maybe cats are just more like ducks. More like duck water. Cats are more like duck water. These are words of wisdom from Dodger. I hope you are all writing it down. Cats are like duck water. And dogs are like the poop that refuses to sink. End scene. I'm watching you, making sure you're writing that down. But yeah. So I am going to go. And I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I have no idea. Something cool. If you have any idea about the audio and video thing, if you have any idea why it's happening, not even necessarily how to fix it, but just why. Why? That's all I want to know. And I hope that you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. The Q&A footage is taking me longer to put together than I had anticipated because I want to make sure that if somebody tweeted a question at me, that I show like the tweet and that I'm, you know, doing everything to make sure that I'm giving credit where credit's due on it. So it's taking a little bit longer to edit, but I promise it's happening. It's just happening a little bit later than I anticipated, and now I have a better idea of how long it takes me to make it, which is good if we want to keep it weekly, which I think we do. So yeah, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.